Everyone thinks more money fixes everything. A bigger salary, a better title, more respect, more comfort. But what if I told you that for one man? The day his salary increased was the day his life quietly began to fall apart. No accident, no illness, no bad luck, just money. This is the story of how earning more made him poorer than ever before. Daniel was 32 years old when it finally happened. The email arrived at 8:14 a.m. Congratulations! Effective immediately, you've been promoted. His salary jumped by 70% overnight. 70%. For most people, that number means freedom. For Daniel, it felt like validation. For years, he had watched others move ahead. New cars, better apartments, vacations he could only see on Instagram. Meanwhile, Daniel lived carefully. A small apartment, old furniture, budget meals, public transport. He wasn't poor, but he was always counting. Counting days to payday. Counting how much was left. Counting what he couldn't afford. So when that email came in, Daniel sat back in his chair and smiled. Finally. Finally, the long nights mattered. Finally, the stress paid off. Finally, he had made it. Or so he thought. The first thing Daniel did wasn't reckless. It felt reasonable. He moved out of his small apartment. The new one wasn't luxury, just better. More space, better lighting, a safer neighborhood. His rent doubled, but it was fine. He could afford it now. Then came the car. Not a flashy one, just something reliable, something that matched his new position. Monthly payments replaced bus fares. Again, reasonable. Then clothes, work dinners, subscriptions, better groceries. Each decision made sense on its own. But together, they quietly rewrote his life. Daniel didn't notice the shift at first, but others did. Friends started calling more. Family expectations changed. Since you're earning well now, you can help with this, right? It's not much for someone like you. Daniel didn't want to say no. After all, he was doing better. At work, things changed too. His responsibilities doubled, then tripled. Late nights became normal. Weekends disappeared. Vacations were postponed. But he told himself the same thing everyone does. This is just the price of success. 3 months later, Daniel checked his bank account. Something felt off. He was earning far more than before. Yet somehow he had less peace. Bills felt heavier, deadlines tighter, sleep shorter. He wasn't saving as much as he expected. In fact, he wasn't saving at all. The lifestyle had expanded to match the income perfectly. Every extra dollar had already been assigned a job. And now Daniel wasn't working for money. Money was working him. With the higher salary came a new fear. What if he lost this job? Before, losing his job would hurt. Now it would destroy everything. The rent, the car, the image, the expectations. He couldn't afford to slow down. He couldn't afford to say no. He couldn't afford to rest. The promotion had made him replaceable but expensive, and the pressure followed him home. He stopped exercising, ate late, drank more coffee, answered emails in bed. Success was consuming him quietly. Daniel used to call his parents weekly. Now it was monthly. He used to meet friends. Now he postponed. He used to read. Now he scrolled. The things that once made him feel alive were replaced with things that only made him feel busy. His calendar was full, but his life felt empty. And the worst part? From the outside, he looked like a success story. One night, Daniel sat alone in his apartment. Lights on, laptop open, emails unanswered. He felt tired in a way sleep couldn't fix. That's when he remembered something. 2 years ago, on a smaller salary, he laughed more. He slept better. He worried less. He felt lighter. He had wanted more money to feel secure. Instead, he had traded security for stress. Daniel learned something few people talk about. A salary increase doesn't change your life. Your decisions do. More money only amplifies who you already are. If you don't control money, more of it will control you faster. Lifestyle inflation is silent. It doesn't feel dangerous, it feels deserved, until it owns you. Daniel didn't quit his job. He didn't sell everything. He did something harder. He paused. He tracked his spending, cut what didn't matter, reduced expectations, stopped proving anything to anyone. He rebuilt his life around peace, not paychecks. And slowly, his life improved again. Not because he earned more, but because he needed less. If your salary increases tomorrow, your life doesn't automatically get better. That's a lie we're all sold. What actually improves your life is control awareness, intentional choices. Money is a powerful tool, but if you don't decide what it's for, it will decide who you become. If this story felt uncomfortably familiar, you're not alone. Like this video so more people hear this truth. Subscribe for real finance stories they don't teach in school. And comment "control" if you believe money should serve your life, not steal it. Because earning more means nothing if living costs you everything.